Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for LeBron James.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Avdija is out there with LeBron James, and it's Ayton in at the center. And for the Rockets, the perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith is out there with Okongwu, and it's Shepherd in at point guard. So the Lakers win the tip. Clark, there's so much excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day one of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, Houston. Now LeBron.
This is a round 2 game
Stolen by Thompson.
You know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over.
Poetry in motion, such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that three ball's going down.
The Lakers with the ball after the three-pointer from KD. Screen by James. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. On offense, here are the Rockets. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
This is an organization judged on championship success.
Reeves can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Smith finds KD. Over Avdija. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Los Angeles. Doncic with the bucket.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Smith with a screen on Avdija. Durant down low. Defended by Avdija. A nice shot by KD. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Houston.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Smith. And it's Houston with another.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Team Age before long. We were talking about LeBron James, and he said
Valley, thank you. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
That free throw good from Avdija for the Rockets. Adams, he's checked in for Okongwu. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. And then for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. And it's Kennard in for Austin Reeves. And so he hits both. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded.
Doncic kicks to Hayes. That's a 2 from Kennard. Pass to Hachimura. From outside, off the mark. Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Now, Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on VanVleet. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Now, here's Doncic. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets in Houston. VanVleet with it. Hasn't made one yet. Three-pointer. Here's Finney-Smith. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Steven Adams. Tari Easton is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Holiday in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. VanVleet looking around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Kennard. Laravia passes to Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Yes, that goes in. Reeves has got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
That little teardrop, you got to have that in your bag if you're Austin Reeves.
Here's Holiday. Still yet to score. VanVleet kicks to Holiday. Finney-Smith passes to VanVleet. Over Kennard. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Los Angeles leading by 5. Hachimura the pass to Reeves. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Vliet outside. Eason with it. LaRavia's there. Baseline try. Shot by Eason. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Kennard. Stolen by Van Vliet. Out to the right wing. Here's Finney Smith. The Rockets with another miss.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred VanVleet. Eddie Bell will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star, signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He has come a long way. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on him, but adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Back over to you guys.
They love his disposition. Okay, thank you, Allie. Lakers leading by 5. Kennard, the pass to Reeves. Back to Kennard. Van Vliet with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Rui Hachimura. James comes in for Jake LaRavia. Avdija's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kennard. Free throw good from Hayes. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Showing how tough he is. Shepard doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
LeBron outside to the paint. He's with it, working on Smith. The kick out to LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. 1:07 left to play here in the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Now here's Durant. He's got 9.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Avdija dishes to Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Shepard. Durant down low. Working on James. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Durant. Durant against James. Hayes with the screen for James. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. We've been in the half-court or in transition, and we've been organized. We've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Ellie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run wild. Here, measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Houston Rockets.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And next up on the docket, a look at some upcoming games. For the Magic, they'll be up against the Pistons out in Detroit. 7 p.m. Eastern time for tip-off.
This is going to be an exciting one, Ernie. I'm ready.
Hey, I saw my big fella. Let's get it going.
See, every time you yawn, you make me yawn.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Ayton is out there with James. And it's Avdija in at the 3, the small forward. That free throw good from Shepherd.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Shepherd, the pass to Okongwu. Over Ayton. Okongwu kicks to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Shepherd. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wow, Clark, is Austin Reeves being good, especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Jabari Smith. And here's LeBron outside. Okongwu grabs the board. Rockets trail by 6. Shepard, the pass to Okongwu. Now Kevin Durant. It's hauled in by Doncic. Avdija dishes to James. It's taken away by Smith. They break it out, 5-on-3. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Now, Kevin Durant, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Done it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Durant.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Back to Doncic. James outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Smith outside for the lead. And KD the bucket on the assist by Smith. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Back to Doncic. To end the cold streak. The shot, no good. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Durant against LeBron. Houston needs to get a shot. And it's Shepard missing. The Lakers trail inside. James absorbing hits on the drive.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. Houston making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Okongwu. And Torrey Eason subbed in for Durant. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Avdija. And it's Luke Kennard in for Luka Doncic. Thompson up top. Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. Adams with the screen on Reed. Adams' shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Reeves. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Kennard finds Reeves. Hits the three-point bomb. Hachimura's got his second basket of the night.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
Smith surveying the D. Shepard. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Shepard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Hayes. He's got 5. And stolen by Thompson. Adams sets the pick for Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Hayes. Here's Reeves. Plays it up and banks it in. Reeves has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Here's Shepard. Kennard covering. Now Shepard. He's got 7. 4 on the shot clock. Launches a three. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Rockets lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Steven Adams. Durant is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 1.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Hayes finds Reeves. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. And he goes in for the dunk.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
VanVleet passes to KD. Back to VanVleet. On 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Easton passes to KD. And there's the foul. It's on Jake LaRavia. That is his first foul of the game. For the Rockets, Okongwu's checked in for Avdija, and it's Green in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Doncic outside. Offline from the top of the key.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Durant, the pass to VanVleet. Oh, good with the triple.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Here's Doncic. Green with the rebound.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Houston moving the ball around. Okongwu with a screen on Kennard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hachimura. On the wing, Doncic. Looking to get it going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. For the Rockets, Smith checked in for Green. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Avdija's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luke Kennard.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Free throw is good from Doncic. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Here's Doncic. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket, forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
Avdija against Durant. Big time move inside.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic with the man on him.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2. Smith sets the pick for Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Smith fires. The response triple. Answers back.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Doncic looking it over. Doncic going to work.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Durant. And the rejection by Ayton.
Lockdown, rim protection from Ayton. Rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
LeBron with a screen on KD. Beyond the wing. Defended by Durant. From 18 feet away. It misses. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of the 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, what a play inside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. But given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1, we'll see if they try.
Now, here's Doncic. D right on him.
No better guy to take the big shot. Luka completely unfazed.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Game clock separated by 5. Here's Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Thompson inside, covered by LeBron.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And here is Doncic. It's James. It's good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Durant! And get the 3. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, tell me about the importance of how this team closed things out down the stretch.
In the fourth quarter, we turned up our defense and we executed offensively. We finally made some shots in the perimeter in the fourth quarter, and it allowed us to get back into the game and take control late.
What a great fourth quarter. Congrats on the win.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.